2026 is the year that we stop doing the same things on social media and expecting different results. I'm sorry, I didn't hold your hand when I was saying that. As you're planning your 2026 strategy, there are some things that you're going to have to keep, but most importantly, there are some things you're going to have to let go of. Here are my ins and outs for social media as a social media coach. The first thing that's in is authentic content, and what's out is forced content. There will be no more forced content this coming year. This year, I really advise stepping into authentic content. We are in competing factors with AI. There are a lot of generated posts out there that people can't necessarily tell what's real and what's not real. What's going to be your best bet is that people are also going to want to see the realness, the authenticity of who you are and what you have to offer. So, really leaning into that authentic content is really what's going to be a huge factor for you. Also, stop forcing content. Focus on the quality of your post versus the quantity. 9 times out of 10, if you don't connect with the post that you created, your audience isn't going to either. So, really take your time and be intentional with what you're putting out there. And also make sure that you're hitting your different content pillars. If you haven't seen them before, check out my previous videos. The types of content buckets that I recommend that you hit is going to be value, connection, and promotion. Second, what's in is going to be intentional strategy. What's out is going to be. Did you guys just see that? What's out is going to be posting just to post. This is also going to tie to my previous point of just focusing on quality over quantity. Okay, I'm going to actually hold your hand when I say this. You need to have an intentional content strategy if you want to be successful on social media this year. You can't just be posting on a whim and hoping that it's going to be well. There's so many different factors that you're going to have to take an account of and just really think about it. But I think primarily if you have a strategy in place, it's going to give you clarity, it's going to give you an action plan, and it's also going to help you stay accountable so that you're not just posting just to post. I'm going to give you a little freebie at the end of this that's going to help you really create an intentional strategy to start the year out. Number 3, what's in is going to be video content. What's out is going to be, feeds full of graphics or faceless photos. Now, I know a lot of you really don't like being behind the camera and you really don't like recording yourself, but I'm going to tell you video is what's going to connect you to your audience. People want to hear the passion that you have. They want to understand the value that you bring. And a lot of times they can't just get that with like an AI generated post, or they can't get that with, just a photo. Being able to hear your voice and really just see who you are is what's going to build trust with your audience as well. And lastly, number 4, what's in is going to be engaging with your audience, and what's out is posting and not engagement. Engagement is a huge part of strategy, okay? Being able to engage with your comments, your DMs that you're getting in, and especially in a timely manner, is also what's going to make your audience feel more seen and also feel like you value them and you value their engagement. I always say this, like, I'm a full proponent of what you put out there is what you're going to get back. So the more that you're engaging with your audience, or even being able to connect with people who are maybe in your niche, and just connecting with them that way and engaging with their posts and commenting, resharing things, that's all going to come back to you as well. And that's also, I feel like, the key to also follow growth in that way as well. So stop posting and disappearing. Stay a little while, engage with your audience because they will absolutely love that. So, hopefully, after watching this, maybe the wheels are turning and you have some ideas on how you want to show up more intentionally. I have created a 2026 Restretch Strategy Guide that is going to help you hone in on these different ideas and topics that I talked about, so that by the end of this month, you can have a full-fledged strategy that you can implement immediately. The link is going to be in the description below. This year, I am going to be more intentional with posting more tips and resources when it comes to being able to have an intentional strategy for social media. So please like and subscribe and stay tuned for the next video. And I will see you all next time.